Right, it was Stuart and Leon after the 1-0 loss to Alvechurch. How do you think the game went today?
I thought first half we were extremely poor. I thought the gaps were too big and they dictated play, they dictated the game, and we can't concede goals. Well, the goal like we did. I think it was too easy to get into that area, pull the ball back, and Joe has to deal with that. He tried to go with the wrong foot and it went in the back of the net. And second half we changed the shape at half time, and I thought second half we dictated the football. Obviously they had great game management, slowed the tempo, and we had to try and increase that tempo to be able to be on the front foot to play in the right areas. And like Alvechurch have won the game, it's all about winning. But I thought second half we created some great opportunities and goals. The football's all about winning and scoring goals. And if we don't take them chances, you don't deserve to win a football match. And it's as simple as that. Overall, I thought we played better second half, not to the level we require, but we played better, and disappointing to obviously lose a football match.
And unfortunately, it's another loss here. How would you compare today's performance to Tuesday night at Hensford?
I thought we had better spells today than we did at Hensford. I think we couldn't get to grips with their shape, first half particularly. The diamond in there caused us some problems, which is why we had to make changes at half time. We recognised that, but just hoped that as the game progressed we could get to grips with it a little bit more, particularly first half. I think the change of shape worked. Deserve a point maybe on another day. We've had 4 really good chances second half, and limited them to very little. But do you know what? Fair play. That's the way football goes sometimes. They've just reminded us of what it means to beat this football club, like everybody else does when they come here. That's nothing different. That's nothing new. You know, everybody wants to beat Stourbridge. Everybody wants to be at Stourbridge. But good luck to them. We wish them all the best, and we'll move on. But we've got a busy week now and preparing for next week.
And you mentioned it there, 1 or 2 opportunities squandered in the second half especially. Obviously we're missing K.O. Brown at the moment, Jason Cowley as well. Is that ever a worry in the squad at the moment?
I think any team in the league, if they had 2 quality players, especially in the front line missing, then obviously it causes an issue for any team. But we've got a great group of lads in there. Like we say, we've created the chances, and we need to capitalise on that. We need to take them chances. Football's all about small margins, and obviously Cowles and K.O. are a massive loss, and Cowley was flying for us before we had to go in for surgery, and K.O.'s done a fantastic job last week and for the first 20 minutes before he got injured on Tuesday. But as a collective, we're still creating the chances, and that's the most important thing. And if we can continue to create chances, Stourbridge, Knightsea, we'll be able to put the ball in the back of the net.
And at half time, you mentioned it there, the change of system. Obviously, Carl Rowley then came on. What was the thought process behind changing that?
We needed to stop the ball into the 10. As we just said before, they have a midfield diamond, and it was really causing us a few problems because they played the 2 up top as well. They were affecting the centre halves. We didn't have anybody that could pick up the 10. Midfielders can't really drop into that hole because it allows the other 2 midfielders to get on the ball and dictate. So we needed somebody to sit in there. They don't play with any width, so we sacrificed the wide man and played a little bit lopsided, and it worked. I think we recognised that in the first half, as I said, and we'll take that as a management team, because perhaps we needed to change that first half and alter that shape just to affect it. But you need to see how games are going to flow. Just because they get into some situations a couple of times, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the natural flow of the game. So we got through to half time, and we thought that the change was the right one, and as you people will see, it was the right change because it affected the flow of the game, and we were certainly more on the front foot, certainly more effective, and created some really good opportunities. So that was the reason for the change, and I think it worked.
And finally, another loss here. Does that, perhaps cause problems with momentum coming into the back end of the season?
Winning football matches obviously creates momentum. If you're losing, we've had a bad week, and obviously we won at Biggleswade, lost Tuesday, and lost today. And momentum can be created by one win, and we'll go in next Saturday and we go to every game to win the football match. It's all about keep the positivity around the lads, and if we can continue to do that, we've got good enough footballers to create chances, to score goals, to win football matches. So we'll be absolutely fine.
Well, thank you very much for your time, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.